Welcome back, fellow stackers. Silver Goldman here, aka Connecting Dots. Okay, quick little update here before tonight's live broadcast, which begins at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. So I'm not sure if you've been paying attention here, folks, but we had a something big that just went down today, and I'll get into that in a second. First off, I want to mention that last night's show, that was an hour and a half. If you still have the link, you can watch it. However, I'm going to be that'll be discontinued shortly, and I've made a condensed version, 45 minutes. Because, anyways, at some point here later on, the first 45 minutes was basically the best of the show. I mentioned in that show how well, I was a new computer and I didn't have the right plugins and my charting didn't work. So yeah, the heck with that last part of the show. I've cut it down here. The first 45 minutes, that's the best of it. And it basically lays down exactly what I've been saying here, folks, that there's going to be trouble here. And it's just the tip of the iceberg with Greece, the Eurozone, and now the China stock market I was mentioning, how it's lost $3.4 trillion US since June 12th. Again, they tumbled again here. But first off, yeah, as I was saying, it was going to cross the pond and come hit us over here. And I want to play for you what's gone on here today in the New York Stock Exchange, okay? Listen to this.
That the New York Stock Exchange will once again reopen trading, resume trading, that is, at 3:10 p.m. in about 16 minutes from now. Those are the latest headlines. You're looking at a live shot of the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, where there has not been any action because of a technical glitch in their system. We know that equities have continued trading. They've traded on other platforms, whether it's the NASDAQ, whether it's BATS Global, and equities are lower on the day on heavier than average volume.
So it's closed. It's starting up here soon. But you notice how she said the equities are still being traded and they're low on a higher than average volume. And that's important. As I said, the smart investors know what's happening here and they're jumping the hell out. Let's just go take a look here at Apple. Okay, so right now we are, 42 minutes. I'm looking up at the clock right now, 42 minutes away before the closing of the day. And I often mention here, you get that little, last minute hour of power is what I referred to it. But basically, let's back up here because this is a 5-minute chart. So every candle represents a full 5 minutes worth of trading. And let's back up and see what happened. Yeah, so everything underneath the red line is today's trading. It's been a downward. We're going down, folks. Is what I was saying. Watch out. We're going in for another stock market crash. I believe this is coming soon. But if you come join me every night, you'll know what's going on because I've been doing this here and I've been calling it dead on. And I have a feeling that the fever over in Europe and China is now crossing the pond, and they're telling you that the New York Stock Exchange suffered a what? A glitch. Yeah. Okay, before I get into that here, the U.S. stocks and the oil stocks and Chinese, let's just go look at lower down on this page here. So, U.S. stock activity, this is based on volume. American exchange. Let's look at NASDAQ. Yeah, a lot of big players there too. Yahoo, Facebook, Cisco, Microsoft, Intel, Apple. And they're not down little numbers. You notice that? It's all right to be down 0.2% or whatever, but when you're down almost 2.5%, over 2.5%, 5.6%, 3.4%. Hello, Houston. Can you not? People are pulling their money out now is what I think is going on. The smart investor knows that the whatchamacallit is about to hit the fan, and watch out, they don't want to be stuck in there. So I'm going to progress on with a couple of our few stories that I'll be covering today, later on tonight here. Hopefully I'll have all my plugins working because they still don't. So here it says the U.S. stocks lower after trading halted on the New York Stock Exchange because of a glitch. Yeah, okay. A technical issue. Anyways, it's resuming, and I have a feeling it's not going to be doing very well here, folks. And you know, they couldn't have picked a better time to resume the trading, and that's at when? 3 p.m. Right after 3. It only makes sense because if you understand what I've been talking about, how this hour of power always comes into play every day at the last hour. So the market closes at 4, and at 3 o'clock is when you start getting that some heat coming back into the market. It just happens. I mean, it's one of those trends you can almost bet on. It's just, well, I will be betting on. As I said, I've been teaching myself how to do technical analysis, and I've been picking up all these various little tricks of the trade. And there's the first 15 minutes of the day where you always have a lot of action, and usually at the end of the day is the same thing. So let's just go take a look at volume here, for example. See what's happening in Apple. So I'll get rid of the MACD, and the red bars represent selling. So as you can see, as soon as the morning started, boom, we had massive selling. It picked up here, a little bit of green here, but it's just flattened out, more selling, and yeah, now you're seeing that last end of the day, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. In fact, I think it's going to continue. Things are not going to get any better here, and they plan on reopening. Let's see what happens. European stocks recover poised, but Wall Street slips. So I have a feeling here, it goes on to say even Asian stocks fall as China sell-off spills into Hong Kong. Watch out, folks. Same with the crude oil. I've been saying crude oil is going to be dropping. It's what I've been talking about since, October, November 2014, that very first time there was a drop. Or was I talking about it before that? No, I think after the drop, because many of them start pumping it. And I'm saying, no, the economies are slowing down around the world here, folks. Don't buy into this BS. So here we have again here, oil falls below. That doesn't surprise me at all. It's probably going to go much lower. So hope to catch you out here at the Silver Gold Man YouTube channel. And I'll mention again that this 1.5 hour show will soon be locked up here, and you'll only have access to the 45-minute one. And when will that take place? Well, I'm just waiting to see when this video is finally done processing is what I'm waiting for. Okay, so it looks like it is done processing. Excellent. Okay, so I'll be, this is the video you'll be watching.
Hey there, people on SPM.
Go watch that video. That's not me, by the way. That's a fellow or a subscriber who made this great video after it became evident that I'm being attacked and the shows are being attacked and the shills are just out there trying to start trouble. Anyways, the 2-minute 45-second long video there at the beginning. I shared someone else's work. So see you here later on here, folks. Silver Gold Man YouTube channel. I'm on, like I said, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Take care, and yeah, hang tight. It's going to be a rough ride.